just wanted to say hi to all the new people coming to this channel. You guys are coming out of nowhere, so, hi. I know you guys want a face reveal, but I don't really like filming myself, so here's some pictures of me. Look at this one. Dweeb. Now that's out of the way, let's get into this video. Like many kids, I was terrified of the dark. Where does that fear even come from? One minute I was an oblivious kid playing with some Legos, and the next I was getting worked up about what could be under my bed. I usually had a checklist of things I did to make me feel more at ease though. My drawer and closet needed to be shut, my door needed to be open, and the hall light needed to be on.
Now the monsters can't get me.
My parents would eventually close my door anyways, so I would have to be in the dark, but I eventually got over it. My parents didn't allow me to watch any scary movies, but I remember watching some episodes of Courage the Cowardly Dog when I was like 4, so I kind of blame that for my childhood nightmares. My parents couldn't afford a nightlight at that time, and they were afraid if they got one that I would mess with the socket and get electrocuted. You can just buy them at the Dollar Tree these days. If you were like me and got constant nightmares, you should try lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming is a dream in which you gain control by realizing you're in a dream. By gaining control of my dreams, I could get rid of monsters just by willing it away. These are some of the tricks I use when I'm trying to lucid dream. Your brain can only project in a dream what it already knows. It cannot control the laws of physics. Pinching your skin will cause it to continuously stretch. Looking at the ground will cause it to disappear. Looking up at the sky will turn it gray despite any time of the day, although this one time I looked up and it was black with some stage lights. Who knows, maybe dreams are some well put together simulation. Once you take control of your dream, you can do whatever you want. I personally like making myself fly. When you get older, the least of your problems is imaginary monsters. Relationships, school, and work tend to take over. I honestly don't remember sleeping much in high school. I honestly don't remember much of doing anything in high school. I would procrastinate until late at night to do homework and then get up early to go to school. Do that for a few years and the rest of your life you'll have nightmares about failing tests and being late to class. I guess those are more stressful than scary, but still. There were many things that terrified me as a kid. The Chuck E. Cheese singing robots, the guy in the Chuck E. Cheese costume. Strike that, anyone in a furry costume actually. Clowns, bugs, closed spaces. My older brother, we beat each other up a lot. Now time for some spooky stories. Hey, what's up you guys? Yes, it's time for another creepy video. I know that most people don't believe in spirits, but I do. I don't think they can cause harm, but I do believe that there are good and bad spirits walking among us. For instance, when my brother was a little baby, he used to do this thing where he would follow something walking across the room, but no one was walking in the room at all. Before my grandma died of cancer, she would complain about loud people talking in another room, but there wasn't anyone there. I like to think that both someone at the beginning of their life and someone at the end of their life could probably see beyond the veil. I had rented an apartment for school recently, and I honestly think the room I chose was haunted. I didn't notice at first, but the door would shake itself during the day for no reason. It was completely shut, but it would bang like someone was hitting it. I figured it was a draft or something. When I worked on my computer, I kept seeing movement near the door, but I figured I was just seeing things. One night I was writing a script for a video when my computer decided it wanted to force update. It was working fine, I didn't need an update. So I got tired of staring at a "don't turn off your computer" screen, so I decided, I guess I'll go to sleep. I was having trouble finding a comfortable position. I opened my eyes and looked over to my door. Standing right in front of it was the silhouette of a man with a small hat and a beard. The outline of his beard threw me off. I almost chuckled thinking it was some kind of hipster. I was ready to smell coffee coming from his biodegradable cup. I didn't want to move or speak. I stared at him for about 7 seconds before I shut my eyes. Go away, go away, go away, go away, please. When I opened my eyes, he was gone. I immediately called my friend Megan. She actually sees auras and spirits, so I thought I would get her opinion about what to do next. I told her that something visited me in the night, and she freaked out. She had visited my apartment a few days before, and she said she had seen something peeking through my door. She drew me what she saw. I never told her he had a hat. She had felt weird vibes coming from the hallways, but thought she was just seeing things. If what we had seen was real, something was in my complex and had moved from the hall to my door to now inside my room. The thought of him being at my bedside next spooked me too much, and needless to say, I left for home that day. You could say that all of that was a coincidence, but you know, who knows? Pretty spoopy, huh? So what about you guys? Do you guys believe in ghosts? Have you seen any ghosts? I'd like to hear anything you have to say in the comments down below. You guys rock, and shout outs to all the people that made me some fan art. You guys are really cool. Thanks to my sisters for voicing parts of this video. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you could follow me at Shgurr with that little kawaii face thing. I don't know how to describe that. Or you can follow me on DeviantArt. Thanks for watching. Bye.